If a bear shits in the woods, is that a win or a loss?
Oh shit, that's funny. I don't even care if you can hear me talking. All right. If a bear shits in the woods.
I never said that. That wasn't me.
Yeah, who did say that? So we're coming off a high. You know, I'm flying high as a kite after that last win, and we're gonna roll.
Won 3 in a row, man.
Now we're gonna beat the shit out of the Chicago.
3 in a row.
Yeah,
It's crazy
4,
because
5, 6.
We played guys at the wrong time. We played Green Bay when Rodgers didn't have COVID.
Yeah.
We played when we played the Raiders before
their whole situation.
Killed that lady.
That dude was going 160 miles an hour.
Before he murdered that lady, he deserves to go to prison for that dude.
See ya.
And
garbage.
The Bengals, I mean, they're the Bengals.
Love seeing that.
They lost to Mike
Good
White,
job,
the former
Jets.
mayor of the Browns.
Mr. Literally nobody. So that's I like to see that. That made my day. That was perfect because we win our game.
Day.
It switches over to that one. We see the Jets win, and I
said that to your brother Max. I said, "Hey man, this is a good day." He goes, "It is."
Hell yeah, yeah. So I'm still flying high as a kite, but I don't. Not literally. This is a kids show.
No, we needed that win. It got the monkey off our back. Now Ben was so happy.
Yeah.
And now we move on. We cannot let up, though. But we're going to be wearing the Color Rush.
The Color Rush. It's Monday Night Football. It's in our house. It's going to be loud. There's going to be towels everywhere.
Should be you know what? We deserve a massacre game. Relaxing.
This is time. This reminds me of that Panthers game 3 years ago where we scored 50 points.
I'd like to lay in bed and watch porn while the game's on and not even be stressed. I mean, that's how much.
We're all too close. Every game's too close. No, I think our defense can shut them hell up, man.
I don't see how they beat
They've got a number 5 running game, Tomlin said.
Yeah, let's look at some stuff. They do have a number 5 running game.
Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, they do have a Mooney.
He's capable.
It does worry me a little.
And we know how fast Moonies are.
Oh, and how big.
How big.
It's going to hold him back.
He is packing heat, dude. But it does drag. There's wind drag.
They're 31st in total points a game.
What are we? We're low. I mean, we have 135 or something, I think.
Don't say negative stuff now.
Well, but our defense is way better than theirs.
They're 29th in third down conversions on offense. 32nd in TDs a game. So we're not in last. Defensively, they're 24th in points a game. They're 31st in yards per game they give up.
So how do they have 3 wins? They're 3 and 5. How the hell do they have 3 wins?
They are the number 2 in rushing per play.
That's what it is.
No, rushing plays. That's how they're number 2 in amount of rushes.
The amount that they run.
Yes.
Well, Fields just runs around like freaking crazy too.
Right.
So.
They're 10th in yards rush, 4.6 yards. 7th in yards per game. 11th in rushing TDs per game. This thing gives you some pretty cool stats.
I'm not seeing anything that I'm scared of.
No.
It's our time. It's our time to start surging back. I think we win this game. I think we win the next game. I think we win one after that. I think we're gonna be 7-3. Well, come on. We're gonna roll, dude. This is our time now. You see it happening all around the league. All these other people are having these problems.
Yeah.
Ours are already out of the way.
And Ben hasn't even had a breakout game yet.
Not yet.
They do have some weapons.
Revenge game for Anthony Miller, too.
I hear about every team getting scouted, and I get nervous because I'm like, oh, fuck, they got this Anthony.
Everybody's got
that receiver. He was good a couple years ago. I don't know if he's good now. What's his name? Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the...
They got the 2 running backs, the dynamic. They each have 300 yards rushing. Right.
But they have Justin Fields at quarterback. Can't throw. He can't read a defense. We should be able to...
it's time for Minka to have a pick six, man. I was saying it all last week. I'm like, it's going to be time.
He did make the play of the game, though. One of the plays at the end there. That was a great defensive play. But I said Pierre would have a pick 6. I was wrong. I didn't even know Pierre played, did he?
He did play.
Yeah.
He did play.
I want to see Taco get a sack. it's going to be Monday night. The game might go past midnight. So if he gets a sack at the end, it'll be Taco Tuesday. It won't go past midnight.
It's only going past midnight.
It's running the ball.
If we have another overtime game, I'm going to bed.
Man. We cannot play that bad against this team. I'm actually worried more about Detroit than them.
Detroit's actually like the best 0-8 team I've ever seen. So.
And they have a bye to get ready for us. So
that's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
They
don't give a shit. How can you give a shit when
the Eagles just beat them 44-6, and the Eagles are terrible. Right. If you want to talk about a bad quarterback,
we'll worry about a lion after we take care of the Bears.
We'll spank them. So we just needed. Imagine if we would have played the Bengals in between them. It would have been the Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Oh my!
Oh my!
If this game was in Chicago, I might be a little bit more worried, but even still,
I feel good about this one. I think we're getting a good routine down. We're starting to jive as a unit.
I feel like Claypool's going to have
it's time. Big game. It's time, man. He's done pretty well with the running.
People were bashing Ebron. They said he stayed behind. He didn't stay behind. He was there, and he was on TikTok dancing around.
Yeah,
he was happy for the guys.
He was being a teameate, unlike Ingram.
He's going to still play, and he's still going to get some catches.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'd put all 3 tight ends in at the same time. Try that.
That's smart. Yeah.
He
keep
take
people
Juju's
healthy.
Spot.
Keep them fresh.
When he catches the ball, he's a good receiver.
He can't take Juju's spot. Now speaking of though, like I said, this is a potential Anthony Miller revenge game here. So he hasn't gotten to play for us yet.
I don't see it.
He's so fast. It's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Are we going to sign Deshaun Jackson? I don't think we will because he bitched
I think we would have done it. Well, but he was 4th string there.
He's going to be 4th string with us too.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, would he?
He could be 3rd, I guess.
He'd be 3rd.
Why sign Anthony Miller then?
Well, I mean, Deshaun Jackson's better than.
I don't know why we play Cody White. We have him up if we're not going to play him.
I don't know.
And
I don't know
bring
why
Anthony Miller up.
We have Ray up. He's terrible. He's terrible.
Not a receiver. He's a good returner.
He's fine as a returner.
He almost fumbled last week.
Yeah, the rest of them. I mean, dude, he's not. It's a waste of personnel with him on the field as a receiver. Get him out of there. James Washington didn't do shit last week for the record either.
No, he didn't, and he got called on that penalty. That wasn't a penalty. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was just bad. He did a bad job.
He's not as good as I thought this year.
I think he's in his head.
I was kind of surprised they didn't trade him.
Yeah, me too. They could have shopped him, but now his value's pretty low. So,
but
who do you trade him for? I mean, we're starting to jive again.
That's true. But I do think they should bring up Miller and just cut Cody White.
I think so too. Anthony Miller is way better.
Put him back on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Maybe this week.
Well, we could protect him. Who else? Who are we protecting at this point?
You get 2 elevations per
Who are we protecting at this point? We were protecting Taco. He's on our 53.
We're going to protect him, and we're going to protect Carl Joseph.
They're both on our 53.
No.
They're not? Joseph went back down?
Yeah.
I thought he was on our 53.
No, we protected him, those 3 last week.
So Taco doesn't need it now.
But now we'll protect Davis. We did sign Carlos Davis's brother, Khalil Davis.
Davis is on IR, man.
Khalil Davis.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So they'll be the 3. They'll be the 3 in my opinion. But I think he'll be playing in a week or 2. He's a good run stuffer.
Well, we'll see. We need to see at the same time, D squared.
We have 3 sets of brothers. Who does that? Steelers know.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of cool.
They know that's family, man.
Yep. We need Tua back though. They keep saying it's week to week again.
No?
I didn't see.
I didn't look.
I just saw Tomlin say same boat as last week.
So who do we have on the injury list?
For us, aside from everybody on IR, for us it's just Ebron and Chris Boswell. They're both questionable. So Boswell's obviously got the concussion. And we'll see if he's back in time. I hope so, because we signed that kicker. Can't remember his damn name.
Oh, guess who signed one of our players today? Old players.
Who's that?
The Bears signed Cassius Marsh.
Really?
Today.
It's not like he's playing though, right?
You're going to have to get
no.
info on
I don't think so. I actually didn't mind him that much, but he wasn't that great. He's not
better than Tuska though.
Tuska's not that bad. He's not that bad. Yeah, he did.
Thicker than Marsh.
Yeah. For the Bears, the injuries, Khalil Mack is questionable. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's an update as of yesterday. Did not practice today. J.P. Holtz, their tight end, he's their 3rd string tight end, I think, though, because they've got Jimmy Grant and Ket. What's it, Kismet, whatever. He's in concussion protocol. I don't know. Damian Williams, running back.
He ain't nothing.
Yeah, he's got a knee injury. Eddie Jackson,
terrible, dude.
Safety, questionable. One of their guards is out on the COVID-19 list. Great. Deion Bush, safety, placed on IR. Yeah, everything else. Tariq Cohen, running back, out. So
the Bears.
Yeah, I hate to see the COVID-19 list because I don't want to get
Bears have given up. That can't be right.
Their defense is terrible.
30 sacks, dude.
No, what? Oh, yeah, because they gave up 9 to the Browns.
30 sacks.
They gave up 9 to the Browns that game.
And they have 21 sacks, though, on the year.
That's with Khalil Mack, though. Khalil Mack is questionable. That changes everything. That changes everything.
They played one more game than us, too, didn't they?
They have. They have not had a bye yet. Their leading receivers, Darnell Mooney.
Sacks, so, how many we've given up, which is amazing to me. No one talks about. We've only given up 14 sacks. We have 19 sacks on the year.
And we have one of the lowest QB pressure rates.
It's crazy.
For being this terrible O-line. We're so bad.
It's really not that much. The pass pro is not as bad as last year at this point. And the run blocking's better. And we have Nagy.
So we,
Who's going to have a huge game
Justin Fields, 3 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Wow.
We're going to pick
Najee
him,
could
pick
have
6.
200 yards this week. You know?
He's not having 200 yards. I think he'll have 120. I think so. But 200.
Hopefully we'll be in the big lead and take him out and give somebody else the ball. So
Get some experience.
I know you're not sold on McFarland yet. He hasn't done shit, has he? He didn't do shit.
I love his speed, but he trips and stutters to fall. Stutters to fall.
Pants or what?
I don't know, man. It's just he's good with it, but he's just got to get his legs under control, and he'll be great. Something I laugh at here. One of their players that people have forgotten about, Tevin Jenkins, the coveted tackle. He's been on IR since September 3rd. Okay, so everybody that said we should have picked him instead of Najee Harris. He's been out for literally the whole season so far.
It's so funny when you go back and I went back and listened to a few things and preseason predictions and
we get this shit right, man.
And
Steelers do, we do.
And, how do you even question? And that's what we said back then in our Thursday thoughts. And
you don't question Kevin
Colbert. How do you question this organization when they've done so well?
They figure it out.
Better than last year's draft.
Yep.
So I think we'll just rip Fields' head off. There ain't no way he's going to do it. Somebody contain it. We have the speed, man. You can't. Yeah. And we're built to stop. Remember what we did? We beat Baltimore twice last year. We're built to stop the running quarterbacks.
Yeah, we are. Well, we contain. We push and contain and push and contain.
Spillane put a little hit on his ass.
I'd like to see that. I don't think he didn't.
I don't want him to get hurt though, because I don't want one guy to come in and do the Philly special on us and beat us.
So who's their backup? Who is that you're talking about?
In the Super Bowl for the. Isn't he their backup?
Yeah, he's their third string though, isn't he? Because isn't Red Rocket Andy Dalton?
Yeah, we don't want that either. Right?
Is their second string?
We don't want Dalton coming in and lighting us up.
Because he'll figure. Yeah, he'll know. Yeah,
he does light us up. A lot.
So they've got Red Rocket and they've got what the hell is that guy's name?
Foles, Nick
Foles.
Isn't that something we can't remember a guy's name? And that's what I heard comparisons with. Let's not talk about that. We just talked about the same old Browns.
It is the same old Browns. Same old Browns. Same old Bears.
What's his name was going to come in and lead the Super Bowl just like Foles did. Keenum.
Come on. These people, I would really like to know where these people buy their drugs. I mean, that is like a rich drug dealer because he's selling it to everybody.
I still don't think Highsmith's reached his potential either.
He's actually the one I'm concerned about this week.
Better than Bud
He's
Dupree,
just slow coming off the edge. Yeah, I think so too.
He's not though.
He's strong. He can bully, but he doesn't seem that fast.
He hasn't dominated like I thought, but he's done well.
But okay, so it's his second year. If you compare his second year to Bud Dupree's second year, his second year's better. Yeah. Bud Dupree took 5 years before he started being
good. His second year's as good as Bud's fourth year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Bud looks like shit again. So.
Yeah. No fault to him.
It's a scheme.
It's a scheme, 100%. Yeah. So.
But defensively, do they scare you? Their corners. Is Arnie Burns playing for them at all? Is he playing? I don't even know if he's playing.
I think he's their third string corner.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen much of him.
Third or fourth or second in the slot. I mean, they do a lot of standard defenses. Matt Nagy's scheme is terrible for the record. They're a 3-4, but their personnel maps up to 4-3. Khalil Mack really should be a defensive end, not an outside backer. So I. What are you drunk?
No, that's Great Lakes Christmas sale.
You tripping over there?
Cleveland beer. They pissed in it, and I'm still drinking it.
We beat you in football. We steal your women, and we steal your beer. Yeah, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, they
run a 3-4. I am worried about their pass rush a little.
I mean, if Khalil Mack's not playing,
the Browns actually had more sacks than they do.
Myles Garrett's better than these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Dan Moore. Everybody said Dan Moore played terrible. I thought he held his own.
I mean, if you keep Myles Garrett to 1 sack, you did a good job. Especially as a rookie, man.
I thought he did just as good as Villanova.
Now, Ben got pressured quite a bit, but yeah.
Well, Ben gets rid of the ball, though.
Yeah, you can't ask for more. Now, the whole
that's the difference
them
between
taking him and swinging him around. That
Ben and Mason or Ben and another.
They hold on to the ball.
We would have.
Even saw it with
we'd
Boswell
have 25
on that fake.
sacks right now, and that's why Fields has 30.
Right.
He
holds on to the ball. Indecisive.
Right. He's learning. He's still learning. He shouldn't be playing.
Yeah.
But they want to see what they have with him. So.
But I'm glad he's playing because I do not want Red Rocket in there. He knows how to compete a little bit.
I want to have 10 sacks because the Browns had 9. I want 10.
Now, that was Fields' first game. When they had that one offensive yard.
I want to see, I taped Monday night games. Remember when that used to be the biggest game of the week, Monday night? I mean, everybody.
Yeah, now it's terrible.
You were on Monday night.
ESPN does a shit job. Now it's terrible. But anyway.
I used to tape them, and we would win games like 40 because we always won on Monday night. I don't know how many in a row we had.
We didn't have like 10 years in a row.
I think last year we broke that streak. I'm going to look it up here in a second. But,
and it wasn't just, it was primetime games in general, wasn't it? For a while.
Mostly Monday night. But, we used to kill people, man. We'd blow out Baltimore. It'd be physical games.
I think some of it was our stadium, too. The pressure you come into our house.
I want to see that, man.
Yeah.
I want to see that again, guys.
Well, we're going to see yellow towels waving everywhere. We're going to see Color Rush uniforms. It's going to be freaking beautiful.
Color Rush.
It's going to be beautiful.
We didn't win a color Rush in the playoff game, did we?
No, we didn't. We should bring back the 2008, the 75th anniversary, the yellow helmets, the black jerseys, and the white pants. That was awesome. We would go in primetime with that. Paul Amalu and James Harrison. We would kick ass in that uniform. We should bring that back.
I think
that was a good uniform.
COVID, they didn't want to commit. Last year was such a bad dream compared to this year.
This year it's coming back. It's creeping back up there. It's coming back.
All right, I'm looking this up, man. All time on Monday night, we are 52, 31, and 1. And as bad as we were I don't even know if they played Monday night games back then. And who was this guy?
I don't know. It's not showing anyone. It showed me a football.
They don't show anything else. They don't show how many in a row. But yeah, 50. I didn't know that. Did you?
No. Dominant, man. Dominant.
Says we've dominated on Monday night, especially under Mike Tomlin. Only 4 teams have appeared more often on Monday night than us. This was last year, though. This was last year, before last year's game against the...
Our schedule last year was so messed up. We had that 12-day period where we played 3 games. So
that article was from 2014, not 1914.
Oh, Jesus.
2014. We had the best record on Monday night. I don't know, if we still do, but that's a good record. I think we'll be okay. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, they've got some key injuries, too. I think we'll be fine. Bears, you're boring, man.
Yeah, there's not much to say.
Electrifying.
We got to beat them. I think we'll beat them. We'll go a picks video next, and there's not much else to say, man.
No. Oh, I forgot to give the money line and all that stuff. We're 6.5-point favorites. Obviously,
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, it'll change. They always shrinking on us. Over under's 40. That's pretty much it. Weather should be pretty good. I think I saw it was like 40 degrees, 42 degrees in Chile.
Perfect.
But clear night, no rain. Yeah, finally we can wear black. We want to sweat our balls off.
They showed up Sunday night game. There's another thing, man. The Browns were supposed to be the Super Bowl team. Why are we playing all the primetime games again?
Yeah. And we have primetime, not primetime. Primetime, not. And it just keeps alternating for like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Now, the other thing I was going to say last thing is, they said that they've got the loudest fan base in the world, but I could swear you could hear a pin drop on Sunday.
I swear I heard Muth. when he caught the ball. Smooth.
I like it. If it's true, I like it.
I did notice one thing they do. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a soccer thing. Not to talk about the Browns again, because we do every episode. We need to quit.
Yeah.
But when they get a first down, they go, woof, or something. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't notice that.
Next time the Browns play, if they ever get a first down again.
It's kind of interesting.
They go, woof.
We need something like that at Steelers Nation. We need
it's kind of cool, actually. But
we need something like that.
Made me mad, but I'll have to ask Tyler.
But that's actually like a good tactic. You want that to bother, the opposing people,
right? Because they're dogs.
They're dog pound. You should ask Hanford. He would know. He invented the dog pound, didn't he?
He didn't respond to me. I told him. I said, Hanford Dixon, I have 3 women in bed with me, and 2 of them are asking about you. What do I do? He didn't respond.
Well, now we know which way he swings.
Midnight. I texted him. But I do have a couple comments.
Oh yeah, and we've got emails too. Jeez, I almost ended it.
I did text Hanford that. He didn't respond. Hanford Dixon, friend of mine. There's a guy on Twitter, Matt Light, big Steeler fan.
Yeah.
And his tweet today was, "We broke Cleveland."
I like to hear that.
Before the guy said they were already broke, they just didn't know it. That's what we've been saying.
Yep.
So I thought that was cool that Matt said that. And then on the Facebook page, Philip Reyes, Ravas, he said, "The Browns are in last place. That is where they're supposed to be."
That's where they belong.
He's got the laughing emojis with exclamation points. That's right, Philip. That's right.
That's where they belong, man. That is right.
Share those comments with you guys.
Yep. We've got our Bob Smith email. Bob said, "Gentlemen, as our team progresses, offensive line is starting to gel." 100%, I agree with that. Defense making big plays. What weak links do we need to address moving forward after this big win? What weak links?
One thing Tomlin talked about was the secondaries, letting guys separate from them and get catches.
I think that's scheme. We do a lot of weird zone.
We need to work on that.
So
he said we need to work on that.
I think that's an issue,
fighting
but
off
I think
and getting catches.
I think that makes sense, but I think that's an issue. But it doesn't seem like it's that aggressive fighting off. It seems like it's a mismatch.
How does any defense stop completely?
I think we have a mismatch on ours. We put Schobert out there against Landry. It's like, man, he's not going to be that fast. We did that a ton of times. And it's like that to me is the problem, not as much as.
But it did pay off because he got the fumble.
Right.
He knew the tendencies.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like
he wasn't far off.
You let them chip away at you during the game in hopes that you can calm them down. But that scheme works in the red zone though, because it doesn't matter how fast they are.
Break, kinda.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Until you get to the red zone, and then they can't run away from
that first
you.
drive. The Browns were going down. I thought, oh man, they're going to score a touchdown.
I got worried.
We shut them right down.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing that we need to address is either that or. If we get the lead in any game, we do this prevent defense pant.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think we need the blitz. Do we need it?
We rushed 5 last game and did fine.
Yeah, I mean,
wait till we get to it back, man. If we get to it back,
Now I would like to blitz more though. I would like a play where we send 7.
Carl Joseph could blitz if we played him. Millette's good, but he's not a great blitzer. He's not getting home.
Yeah,
but he's good. He's played well though.
We don't really put him at the edge where we put Hilton. We keep him a little further, and I just think it's just. That difference.
Hey, Hilton's hurt, I heard.
Yeah, well, his feelings are probably hurt after the refs threw a flag on him for that low hit. Too.
Oh, did he?
They shouldn't have called that on him, but
he gets hurt a lot too.
Welcome to the NFL, man. Yeah. Of course, now Bob did do the I ain't no suspect, so I will show this because I just think this thing's hilarious.
If you guys don't know, Bob works with me. UPS, so I see.
He's in the bottom right corner of this banner.
I do see him at work, and his daughter Hannah's also a big fan of the show.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we appreciate.
What about our Australian friend? Nothing.
He always sent. Oh wait, Bob sent 2. Wait,
wow!
I got a movie here. Bob, what are you sending me? I just realized it. All right, I gotta get this on here somehow.
Is it Bob?
Now the video obviously is not that good on camera. Is that Bob?
Play it again, yeah.
Let me put on this one. See if it's So he's taking a terrible towel and wiping Baker's tears off. I love it. I love it. That's
Thanks,
great.
Bob.
We did get an email from Ben Franco down. He's in Australia. He always emails before the game, so it doesn't apply to the next one.
He saw the game before us.
Yeah.
He saw the game before us.
He said Steelers 24, Browns 17. So.
That's all he had to say? No surfboard?
No, I mean, dude, you really want to.
Oh, yeah.
So he, I'm just looking here. Bro, you got a lot of stuff you sent me. This is like a 10 page paper. But he has 2 quick questions. When was the last time a Steelers punt returner actually returned for a touchdown? Would it be AB against Cleveland when he punted when he kicked the punter in the face?
No, we've done it since then. We had one
last
year, didn't we? Ray would take one to the house last
year. Did we? I don't remember.
Good question, man. We got to look that up.
He's got another one. This one's for you. Is the hoodie that you had on in the last video the same one that Big Ben was wearing, but camo instead? And if it is, can you get it at the Steelers shop?
He's talking about the salute to service hoodie.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is, and you can get that
at the Steelers shop.
NFL shop. Yes.
Yep. So cool. And that's all.
Yeah, that's this weekend is salute to service. I don't even think did they even. It's breast cancer November maybe, but
they're not doing the pink anymore. I don't think.
Oh, good, thank God. But this pink in football doesn't belong.
I did think that people were overdoing it, and they were kind of like, all right, it's taken away from the purpose.
This is salute to service. So, God bless our military. Let's kick some ass for them. I'm sure there'll be a lot there. And one more thing I have to say is, all the birthday wishes I got was overwhelming, man. It was awesome. One of these page groups, the Metal D Cero. I don't even know what that means. He
did wish happy birthday in entirely Spanish.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't speak Spanish, but
Alberto Hernandez, I appreciate and love you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, man. It meant so much to me.
So if you guys haven't checked out the Facebook page, you got 6,000 people on there now. Yeah. It's popping. Plenty of Steelers fans.
Check us out on Google, Spotify,
Anchor, Apple
iTunes,
Podcasts,
Anchor.
everything.
Give us 5 stars on iTunes. We get free cookies.
What? Is that a thing?
But we
no one told me about the
free cookies on the computer. No, but we're thankful for all the support. And if you have any ideas for the show, shoot them our way, man.
That's right. You got our email at the bottom.
I even did a video after the game, pretty passionate video after the game.
You did. You were
talking about the game.
You were rolling. Yeah. So if you do check out the Facebook, you'll get some random Facebook lives sprinkled in throughout the week. So that's fun.
Yeah, we want to do that. So
yeah.
Well, hey man, stay tuned for our picks video and appreciate you guys.
Yep. Go Steelers.